You guys know Arctic is the GOAT when it comes to cooling your gaming PC, but what if we told you that they now have a gaming case?
Our friends at Arctic were nice enough to sponsor this video to showcase the Xtender, their first PC case, to see how it complements their other products that are also for cooling. And we're very excited to build an awesome gaming PC and excited to see what it's all about. Shout out again to Arctic for sponsoring today's video. In this video, we're going to talk about the Xtender case, all the features that it has, and also build a really nice gaming PC inside it with the RX 9070 XT and a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. And let's not waste any more time and dive into all the parts of this PC build so you guys can know what we're doing here, and then we'll get to some gaming to see how this entire build performs.
So the total budget for this build is around $1,900, which is pretty insane considering you're getting one of the best gaming CPUs in the market, the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, and there's really only one that's better than it, which is the 9800X 3D, but it's over $100 more typically, and you're really not getting much more performance, so this is kind of like a hidden gem still. 7800X 3D, 8-core, 16-thread, does not come with a cooler of any kind, and you wouldn't want it to come with a stock cooler because you need a lot of cooling, which is why Arctic has come into play. We got this pyramid, this isosceles triangle. It's been a while since I took trigonometry, but we have some type of triangle with a 420 mil liquid cooler. This is their Pro 420 ARGB. So you can get these coolers typically in like a all black with like a little bit of gray color scheme, or they now have ARGB, so you get the block ARGB and the fans, and it's true ARGB. You don't have to worry about any weird proprietary softwares, and on top of that, what I love to see is all of the cables on the fan and the cables on the cooler themselves, they're all hidden. So that's really one of my favorite parts about Arctic, and they're just known for having some of the best cooling ever. Ooh, MX6 paste included, which we often beg for. Arctic, please send more.
Arctic, please, I've already asked, I need more.
We need more. Now this motherboard's gonna look sick inside this build. We love the whole blue-purple aesthetic, but this right here is the ASRock Phantom Gaming X870 Nova, and it does have Wi-Fi. That's what the Wi-Fi means, but it's a DDR5 board, which all AM5 is gonna be DDR5, and we got this super cool, like just purple and blue aesthetic, which is probably ARGB, so you can probably change all these colors, but this looks amazing. This is a high-end board. We got 4 RAM slots. We have 2 8-pins for the CPU. I mean, this is what you need. If you're gonna go X3D, you might as well ball out and get a dope motherboard too. Now for RAM, you can ball out, or you can go with the good stuff that's not expensive. This is the Teamgroup Vulcan DDR5, 32 gigs, 6000 megahertz, and this is CL30, so cast latency of 30, pretty good stuff. Now you can get like some nice RGB stuff. You can spend a lot and get like G-Skill if you want, but this stuff is just so good because it's typically under $100 now. Now we have a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD. This is the Teamgroup T-Force G50 Gen 4, 2 terabytes of space. With the build being, once we get over $1,500, it's like you might as well go 2 terabytes at this point. And 2 terabytes is plenty for most people. You can actually install like all your games and not need any extra storage, and it's pretty fast in terms of Gen 4. You can spend a little extra and go Gen 5 if you want to.
Now for the graphics card, we went with this Gigabyte RX 9070 XT. If we're gonna be pairing an X3D CPU with this build, I feel like we need to go with a really nice AMD GPU. This thing comes with 16 gigs of VRAM. It is a Gigabyte 3-fan model, which will look really nice inside our case. I will say, this is a massive case I'll talk about here in a second. It can fit some pretty big GPUs, but this graphics card is a really good value right now in the market. 1440p gaming and even 4K with some FSR if you want to, but in today's video, we'll definitely be focusing on high settings 1440p gaming with this whole configuration. Now for the power supply. This video has kind of been me looking on the shelf of stuff that companies have sent in the past and we have not done builds with, so shout out to Montech. Apologies for this taking so long to use this, but this is the Century 2 1050 watt power supply. Weird numbers. Do you need 1000 watts for this kind of build? No, you don't. You can get away with like an 850 and be perfectly fine, but we have this power supply and it's a really solid option, and I believe it comes in at just a little over $100, which is actually pretty good price for performance. It is a 80 plus gold power supply with the Cybernetics Platinum rating, 10-year warranty, and it's ATX 3.0 and PCI 5.0 ready if we do go with like an NVIDIA GPU in the future. But for this build, it's going to do great. Oh, I forgot to mention that 9070 XT uses 3 8-pin powers, so that's going to be nice. And we are going to be making those cables look nicer with the sleeve cable kit. Now, I did make sure to get one that comes with 3 8-pins for power. I may or may not have done that. I think I did. I think I did. We'll verify that in a little bit. But
hey, we got
yeah, we got plenty to choose from if things go wrong. But this is an Asiahorse sleeve cable kit. It's about $20 if you want to pick this up just to make a build look really nice. We're going to spend this much money on a build. We got to make it look as good as possible. And now to the point of this video and the sponsor, Arctic, with their Xtender case. They wanted to make sure that you all knew this was an ATX case. It's an ATX case, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big boy, which is really cool. And one thing before I open this up, and I'll have a bunch of beer on screen, this is the most blacked out case like I have seen on the market. If you want a very stealthy build that just has the RGB showing on the inside, this is the one for you. The tint is crazy, but once you open this thing up, you have access to all those fans I was talking about that were hiding in there. So we have 3 reverse blade fans on the side. We also have 2 exhaust fans in the back. They are ARGB pre-installed. It's gonna look really nice, so they're extra ARGB from that 420 mil cooler. This is also, I believe, like an RGB plate. It's another ARGB setup here, and it comes with a vertical mount with the riser pre-installed. I'll show you on camera if you want to see what a 5090 looks like in here. Again, we're not going to be using a 5090 for this build, but it fits very nicely. Really big graphics cards look really nice in this build. This case can house up to 2 420 mil radiators. It has really nice cable management options as well with the rubber grommets. Also a big plus, it comes with this accessories box, which has everything you need for cable management. And oh, it comes with extra little PCI slot covers, that's nice. But always nice to see this because it gives you all the accessories and tools you need in one little box. And this case comes in black or white, mirrored or normal glass version. I'm gonna assume we have the mirrored version here just based on the reflections that we're getting off the glass. And all in all, this is a really cool first case from Arctic. It's big. If you want a big PC build, this is the one for you. And I'm excited to see how our build looks inside it once we put it all together. Let's get to building and see what this case is all about.
All right, we're playing the new Battlefield. Now, we are in the beta, so don't be surprised if some of these settings look different by the time this video goes live. But currently, we are running 1440p balanced with graphics quality set to high. And I'll scroll through here because there's a lot of
so many settings.
A lot of things. Our monitor is only 60 hertz at the moment, but you guys can obviously get 170.
FSR is on, by the way, too. So,
man, the gunplay is just so good in this game. This is super smooth too.
Ooh.
So feeling pretty good. It's very, it's such a good looking game. It's crazy too that we're not even like We're not running in 4K. We're not in like the highest settings.
You're just like mowing them down right now.
Simulator?
Yo, what the hell?
Oh my gosh.
You just found like the ultimate path of cooking. You know, shout out Battlefield. We've tested the 5090 on it, and at 4K max settings, we're getting like similar FPS to this. Normally, like some of these games like Call of Duty or whatever, you could have like top end hardware and you won't get like the really 100 plus FPS. This game looks really damn good, and it runs really good, even the beta.
Yeah, it's gonna be really, really good once it's like fully out and everything, and it'll be nice to, you know, play something that's not just Call of Duty.
Yeah, and shout out to this game for not being super VRAM hungry either. We're at just over 8 gigs right now. Oh, it's climbing a little bit. We're just over 8, so we're not like ridiculous pulling 16 gigs of VRAM, even though we have it.
Yeah, so it definitely just shows that the 8 gig cards will still be viable even in this game. Look these, I feel like is the sniper different from before? I remember having like a little circle. Tell you what though, if you're like me and you just love like Halo big team battle, this is just so fun. I'm not having fun.
So fun, he's dead now.
Okay, so I gotta get one snipe before I end the benchmark. Because honestly, I got you a good kill feed at the beginning with no players like actually looking at me.
There's your snipe.
There's your snipe. Imagine.
Hit those. Because Arctic is the sponsor of this video, we should probably talk about those temperatures looking pretty dang chilly across the board.
Yeah, 61C on an X3D CPU. It doesn't get much cooler than that. I feel like there's so many people in chat that's like, that's kind of hot.
And we are using it a lot. This game actually will use a good amount of your CPU. Normally games will use like 30 to 40%. This one's up to 68, 70% of your CPU being used. And that 9070 XT does have FSR on, so it's not like maxed out 100%, but we're in the high 90% of usage.
Aw. Hit marker. Feels like I'm playing the old Battlefield. I was like, hit marker central. I hear people screaming. What's happening? Oh, it's all too real. It's all too real.
The battling is too real.
McAllister, I'm taking one more life. What was I?
Oh!
Okay, I see why I was laying down.
Oh! Big ol' Ichi.
I heal.
Oh, that grenade worked!
This guy freaking crazy. What is this?
Crazy grenade kill. Oh, you're being Z-Duck.
Oh, wow. I think that was a pretty good Battlefield run. It runs amazing. I mean, 1440p, and honestly, if you had a 4K monitor with a little bit of upscaling, this would definitely run 4K in this game.
Next game. All right, guys, we're playing another demanding game on this PC, because you know what? It's high-end PC. You gotta do it. Spider-Man 2, currently running 1440p with no upscaling and high settings with ray tracing enabled. Quite demanding for this this PC here, and we're gonna see what's going on here. We're getting close to, actually we're getting pretty close to 60. We're holding that 60 pretty good. We'll swing around here. We're probably gonna get dips down to the 50s. Yeah, kind of what I expected. I will say this game really likes a nice fast CPU, so having that 7800X3D is definitely helping us out a lot here. And I probably would still run some upscaling or run a little bit lower details if I wanted to get a perfect lock 60 FPS, but this is looking pretty dang good. We're eating up that VRAM just like it does normally in this game. 13, almost 14 gigs of VRAM, so good thing we have 16 for this. And I'm gonna go over to this crime scene, and then I'll turn on some upscaling just to show you guys what it looks like, because I think it's gonna make a dramatic difference, especially in a game like this. But we're all natty right now. Oh yeah, I can just see the fire.
Young thugs and their fire.
Young thugs in this fire. Boom, boom, boom.
One of them has an AR.
They have an AR right away. No.
Dude, these civilians would just all be dead.
I know, right? It's crazy. They're not impressed. No! I'll turn on some FSR just to show you guys what ends up happening when you do that, but I'd imagine you'll get some pretty nice FPS. Let's go on her and do some FSR3. We'll do balance. Let's just turn off frame gen. Why not? Let's just see what happens just for the fun of it. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Look at all those FPSs. Yeah, I'd imagine without frame gen, you'd still be looking at around 90 to 100 FPS. So, hey, this PC is looking pretty dang good and running nice and chilly with this Arctic Xtender case. Let's go ahead and run some other benchmarks, get our 3D Mark score, and wrap this video up, because this big old case, if you're looking for a big case with a lot of airflow and good cooling, looks like a really good option for you guys.
All right, that was a lot of fun testing out this awesome gaming PC at 1440p, and of course, you can stretch into 4K if you're okay with a little bit of upscaling. And also, these temps were freaking insane. I mean, this PC stayed really quiet thanks to all the fans that are inside of this Arctic case. And on top of that, with the 420mm liquid cooler, you really barely even need to run the thing.
And the rest of the benchmarks we ran on this PC are as follows. We ran a CS2 1440p low and just got a small average of 753.8 FPS with a 1% low of 257.5. 5. Blackman Wukong 1440p high settings with FSR got an average of 114 with a max of 141 and min of 22.
And for 3D Mark Time Spy, we got a whopping score of 25,007, which is an 8 cents per point score, and for what I would consider to be a high-end build, that's a pretty darn good score.
So shout out again to Arctic for sponsoring this video and showcasing their first case, which I will say, round of applause. It's absolutely awesome for a first case, especially for those looking for a really big, high airflow focused case. The Xtender should be on your short list. Learn more about this case and all the parts in today's video by using those links down below. They will be affiliate links, they will help us out. Let us know in the comments, are you building your next gaming PC with this Arctic case?
We hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Now, believe it or not, this PC right here will be for sale at PCBros.tech. Yeah, you guys can get some pretty cool items, even things that are just recently released over there.
PCBros.tech, we feature stuff. We sell stuff at
things.
PC Bros that we feature here on the YouTube channel. I got a little twisted there, but you could buy a PC at PC Bros with great prices and great customer support. Use code ToastyBros on checkout. You will save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.